Okay, we talked about the drop-down menu. Let's click off of it. Now let's talk about reordering pages. What if my page 2, as I'm looking at it, I wanted to bring that up to page 1? I just click, and I'm looking for a blue line with double arrows pointing at each other. If I let go, that just became page 1. Again, if I go back to my selected page, click, hold it down, and look for my blue line with double arrows facing each other, let go. Now that becomes my page 2. I want to do that. Page 3. I want my frame. Click. Double line with arrows facing each other, let go. Now my slide 3 just became slide 2. I'm going to do that one more time. Slide 2. Now it just went back to slide 3. Perfect. So now what we've done is we've reordered pages. Now let's talk about resizing the page sorter. You're going to notice that same indentation that we saw with our shade. If we click on that, you're going to notice that black line. And if we expand that, you're going to notice that that expands our slide sorter. Now here, I only have 10 slides. So we only have 2 columns of 5. If you were to be in a lesson with 30, 40 different slides, you can see how effective this would be to be able to expand that and be able to see more slides each time through. Also, you could expand it to be a full page. You could also bring it back. So again, what you would do is click on that little icon, look for that black line, drag over to its desired size. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep it at 1 column. So now we've resized the page sorter. And last but not least is the auto hide feature. Some folks like to have access to the page sorter, as do I, but it's personal preference. If you wanted to hide your page sorter, you just check that box right there, your auto hide. And now if I touch my work area, my page sorter automatically disappears. Again, personal preference. If you wanted to reactivate it, come back to your page sorter and auto hide, turn it off, and now my page sorter is going to stay stuck to my left-hand side. All right. So, just a quick review. We've talked about the notebook software interface. We've talked about the menu toolbar. We've talked about the notebook toolbar. We've talked about our tabs. There are 4 tabs. We've also talked about how to modify pages, how to notice which page we had chosen, and how to reorder them. If there aren't any questions, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on. Okay, great. Let's go to our second tab here, which is the Gallery tab. Now, the Gallery tab is going to give us access to a vast amount of pictures, pages, themes, and interactive media that are located inside of the Smart Notebook software. Okay, so what we're going to do is, here's the Gallery tab. Looks like a framed picture. If I click on that, you're going to notice all of these different options. The Smart Learning Marketplace is going to be a place for Smart to interact with its customers and be able to post new things that are up and coming. My content, we're going to get into in a little bit. Online Essentials for Educators is a place for educators to meet up and to share content that they have created that has been effective for them. Then you have themes. You have Essentials for Educators. If we click on this, you're going to notice tons of different options here. Actually, we clicked on Lesson Activities Toolkit, sorry. We want Essentials for Educators. You're going to notice many different disciplines here. You go ahead and select the desired one. There's going to be, inside of that collection, there's 5,417 objects. So, let's go ahead and let's come back up. And we're going to minimize this. And let's go ahead and let's do a search inside of the gallery to find out what's out there. If we click in this white box, the next thing that you're going to notice is that I'm up here at the board. I'm not in front of a keyboard, but we can bring up an on-screen keyboard. So if you look at this little A with a pen next to it, if I click on that, there's my on-screen keyboard. I can maneuver and bring this keyboard wherever I need it to be. And what I'm going to do is I want to search for animals. And I want to press enter. And there's my animals. My search brought back 264 items. Now, there's folders that have been created for these items. I'm going to click on pictures and backgrounds. And what we're going to notice is that there's many different pictures and backgrounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this adult frog here. There's my frog. I'm going to put him here in that corner. That's a picture. And what you notice is with the pictures, you can manipulate them. You can move them to wherever you like. You can actually turn a picture into a background too if you expand the size of the picture. And then go into, and in fact, here, let's show you. If we touch the picture, click on that drop-down menu, and we choose order, we can send the picture to the back and turn that into a background. Let's get ahead. Let's come right back here, and let's talk about some of the multimedia things, options that we have. Now, as you can tell, we have many different options here. Okay. Let's go back up to the top. And let's show you interactive things. And here's a link to frogs, except this one has a sound icon. Double click on that. I'm going to bring him down here, and if I click on him, you heard that little frog noise. And you can hear the frog noises straight through. You can see where this could come in handy for a science class. They also have math cards. They also have probability things laid out there. You can see where this could come in handy. All right, we need to stop him, so we're going to delete him. Let's get rid of him. So that's an example of one of the interactive things. There's actually also dissections here, anything and everything that you would like to see.